These 3 things could be the reason that you had a miscarriage. Okay, do I have your attention now? Good, because it was not your fault. Let's break down those common miscarriage causes. Was it because you drank alcohol early in your pregnancy? This is very unlikely. If you drank small amounts of alcohol before you realized that you were pregnant, the risk of harm to your baby is low. Many women drink alcohol early in their pregnancy because they didn't realize that they were pregnant, and they go on to have healthy babies. It's highly unlikely that your miscarriage was caused by 1 or just a few drinks. The main evidence we have for harm that is caused by drinking in pregnancy is all related to an excess of alcohol over a longer period of time. For example, in someone who is dependent on alcohol, who has an addiction problem. Okay, so was it because you ate something wrong? It's true that food poisoning can slightly increase the risk of miscarriage. However, it is important to remember that even if you have been ill, this does not necessarily mean that your illness caused you to miscarry. It's likely to be a coincidence, and it was something that was completely outside of your control. Was it because you were stressed at work during that time? It's natural to get a bit stressed in pregnancy, and being concerned about whether the anxiety or stress you might have been experiencing affected your baby is understandable. However, stress is not linked to an increased risk of miscarriage. Again, I cannot stress it enough. It was not your fault. There was nothing that you could have done to prevent that miscarriage. It is hoped that with some more research, we'll be able to understand why miscarriage happens and become better at preventing it. Did you blame yourself? And tell me, was that your first thought when you found out about your miscarriage?